During these times when everything is being shaken, what's important is that we are not shaken. It doesn't mean that we're not affected. It doesn't mean that we're not disturbed a little bit, but our lives aren't shaken. And some of you have been shaken. And then some of that's good because the unshakable things remain. And so some of those things that have dropped off your life, it's good. The enemy is always stirring the pot. He's always shaking. In fact, Jesus is talking to Peter. Satan has asked to sift you as wheat. And this is what he says. I've prayed for you. I've prayed for you, Peter, that your faith won't fail. I believe that the Lord, the great intercessor, is before the throne of grace. As it tells us in Hebrews that Jesus is before the Father and he's saying, Lord, don't let their faith fail. Don't let their love grow cold. I believe Jesus is praying for you in this hour. He's praying for us in this hour. He's saying, Lord, I pray that their faith will not fail. So the enemy is always doing something. But can I tell you today that sometimes the Lord is doing a shaking? And I think all of the shaking that's happening right now isn't just the devil. I think God is also shaking some things up. Could it be God is shaking you in your life to see what will remain? So I'm not sure about the shaking that's happening in your life. I'm not sure if it's the devil or it's Jesus. But I do know this, that God will use the shaking regardless of the source to refine you. Beloved, don't allow this season to define you, but allow it to refine you. Allow it to get rid of some of the junk and some of the issues and some of the lack of unbelief and some of the fear. Allow it to get rid of all that in your life, that only the unshakable remains. Will you do that? Will you allow the Lord to stir you during this time? By the way, the only way to have a shakeable faith is when you have faith in the wrong thing. You have faith in a circumstance. You have faith in a person. You have faith in a job. You have faith in a government. That's grounds for having a shaky faith. But if you want an unshaky faith, then you got to have faith in the unshaking one. And I believe this with all my heart, that this is a moment where the Lord is asking, who will you serve? This is a who will you serve moment.